looking at tidal energy and how that can be enhanced. I think it's really important. That's what we should continue to support. But also what tidal energy offers, as the member will understand, is some of the mitigating some of the impacts of climate change, which perhaps hasn't been properly considered by governments fully in the past. And the other solutions, which hasn't been mentioned as much here today, it has been mentioned on nuclear energy, but of course that's a zero emission clean energy, which is reliable and actually we have some good sites, as we know, across Wales at the moment, and other technologies which Mr Kurtz mentioned earlier, which perhaps are not as well proven at the moment, but doesn't mean we should shy away from those, rather than just going back to the old ways of doing things all the time. So that's my first point. I'm pretty time's going here, Deputy Presiding Officer. I'll canter through a bit more quickly, perhaps. Secondly, the other area which I think is vital for us to focus and consider is make sure we have the right environment for this private investment as well. I think there can sometimes be a risk that we talk about green energy or economic flourishing economy. And I think actually those two things are not mutually exclusive. We all would appreciate, I'm sure, support that actually green energy is an opportunity for us to grow our economy here in Wales. And government certainly has a significant role, not just in terms of that investment of energy firms, but creating that environment, the infrastructure, which is an issue I raised last week here in the Chamber, to enable and encourage that private investment. And the third point, which has been laboured on perhaps more so this afternoon than any, is the importance of working across nations in the United Kingdom. The climate and nature emergency we're facing is not a Wales-only concern and is not, therefore, a Wales-only solution. We must continue to seek to work together. And maybe times where it's difficult, I would acknowledge that. I'm not going to ignore that. But it doesn't mean we have to stop that. Actually, there must be ways we continue to build on those relationships and those efforts where they are working well. So three fairly, I'll try to be brief as possible there, Deputy Presiding Officer, 3 points which hopefully are practical and hopefully will help us to see delivery of this really important work that's ahead of us.